They start with a quarterback design run. That is what Kromenhoek can do. We told you, dual threat quarterback. Florida sends 4. Kromenhoek fires, pass is caught. Shy of the first down, wrestled out of bounds. A 3rd and 3. Tried to pick it up on the ground, right up the middle. Needed 3. Got 3. This Florida resurgent run. The Gators back-to-back top 25 wins. They're feeling good. Now trying to take it on the road. Gators force pressure. Tyreek Sapp shot in.
1.5 sacks last week. This is just a speed rush off the edge. Bull rush in the left tackle back. Chop.
3rd and 8 after the loss of 3. Florida sends pressure. Kromenhoek in trouble. Can't escape. Down he goes. Jaden Robinson.
Around Luke Kromenhoek. Florida brings 5, but look, it's pressure up the middle, and then it converges on the end. There's nowhere to go. There is no daylight for Luke Kromenhoek to take off. Just a great job of disciplined, gap-oriented rush by this Florida front.
The Florida State head coach Mike Norvell. Alex Mastromano on to punt it away for the Seminoles. And he's got a cannon for a leg. He's a Ray Guy Award finalist for the nation's best punter. Jim Dyke, running room all the way to the 50. And this Gators offense.
Yeah. Uncharacteristically low hang time on that punt allowed DK.
3rd and 7. The Florida State's defense desperate for a stop to start this rivalry game. Lagway escapes the pressure, steps up, falls forward. This will be very close to a first down. Omar Graham, great pursuit. Running on 2nd and 11, Roydell Williams' first carry. Billy Napier would love for tonight to be his first win against the in-state rivals. Big run here to ignite the drive. Jaden Baugh, the freshman, explodes. Big gain of 21.
Ball well here recently. Last week, 44 rushes for 165 yards. Good job by that offensive line. Then Jaden Baugh, the fresh,
will get the automatic berth to the college football playoff. Keep it on the ground. Nowhere to run. Front.
It's hard to run on this interior Gator line. You got Desmond Watson, 21 right there. Kind of a big guy, 450 pounds.
Back to throw. Surveys. It's caught for a Florida State first down. Kromenhoek. Pocket collapses. Ball's free. Jack Pyburn pried it loose.
Freshman, but he's holding on to that ball a little bit too long. We see on the left side of your screen, Jack Pyburn, who is really impressed as this season's gone on. What an incredible pass rush. Knocking the arms of the tackle, Jarius Washington, down, popping the ball out. And then Robinson falls on it. That is a picture-perfect rush by Pyburn. Talk about a guy who had an ACL injury last year.
Pitch left. Jacoby Jackson inside the 5. Tumbling forward. Upping the tempo, trying to punch it in here on a 1st and goal.
Run the ball into the end zone right here.
Untouched. Jacoby Jackson opens the scoring. Touchdown, Gators. His first forced fumble of the season comes at a great time.
Jacoby Jackson with just a great job of reading the defense. You see the linebacker hit that gap, and boom, he just pops right to the outside. Florida State defense not going to make it easy on him.
The Gators go back to the run game. This is Montrell Johnson Jr. Florida 0 for 2 on 3rd down, trying to move the sticks here, and they do. Right up the middle. Powerful run by Montrell Johnson Jr. Now, there was talk, will Norvell even be allowed to continue after this disastrous season? And I think that's a big indication that, yes, he will, being allowed to make that decision. And
the turnaround can be very, very quick.
You go from ACC champions 13-1 to now 2-9.
To him possibly being the guy moving forward next year.
Running the ball on 2nd and 8. Makai Danzy, Tallahassee native, another.
I want to find the players that are already on this roster to see if they can help.
Kromenhoek keeps it himself. First down, Florida State, as the freshman enters Gator territory.
Luke Kromenhoek was going to be. He's been very effective with his legs and a great ball fake.
Lawrance Toafili in the backfield. Gets the carry, makes a cut, trying to churn those legs for the first down, and he does. Pushing that pile. The football came out, I believe, after the run. Shamar James rips that ball out. Season -2 tonight.
19th turnover on the season.
Lagway in trouble. So tough to take down. Spins out of the sack. Throws on the run. First down, Florida. There's a flash of what makes this freshman quarterback so special. Exit Stonewall there. Take another look at this special play.
Well, you mentioned the size, 6'3", 240. I mean, he's wrapped up by one of the best defensive linemen in the ACC. Daryl Jackson just rips away, spins out, and finds DK down the field. I mean, look at this. This is incredible. Daryl Jackson's like, what do I got to do? And then got a guy that's in a position to make a play, and you can't do it because of just the special talents of a great player.
And now Lagway in a rhythm finds Elijah Badger at game. So 4-0 in games he has started and finished. 3rd and 3. Gators move the chains on the ground. Jacoby Jackson rumbling his way. Play action. Lagway tosses it wide open. Hayden Hanson, the tight end, takes it for another Florida first down.
Move by Graham Mertz here to be involved in DJ Lagway. You're a young player. You got to learn from someone how it's done at this level, and Graham Mertz has really taught him a lot.
Now Lagway finally into a rhythm here.
Helping out DJ Lagway, helping out this entire team.
Big hole opens up. Really, for the first time tonight, Jacoby Jackson runs right through it. Gain of 7. KJ Kirkland. 3rd and 4. Seminoles send pressure. Lagway, quick release to the end zone. It's intercepted. Azarie Thomas, BS opponent since September 21st.
And I think Lagway's upset. You got DK and Berth are both in the same area. Something happened there as well. It's a side adjustment or something should have happened there, but you can't have two wide receivers in the same spot. Lagway didn't expect it, and that's why the interception happened.
All the way back on September 21st against Cal. They won that game.
It's amazing. I had to double check that like 3 times coming into this game. They've only had 5 takeaways coming in, but they get a big one here.
Right on the money. Yeah. Luke Kromenhoek, his best thrown ball of the night.
I like the move there. Mike Norvell said, look, they're sending another secondary player out. They got to rotate another backup in. Let's try to take a shot. Let's test that secondary. It just didn't work out.
Blown up in the backfield. Roydell Williams hit immediately by Cameron James.
This Gator defense just attacks. There he is, right at the defensive end position, just shooting right through, just splits the double team and comes in the backfield. That's the 6th tackle for loss.
Gators send 4. Kromenhoek trying to escape right. But he's dragged down.
This is just a great job defensively by Florida. They're going to rush forward, but they're going to put Jaden Robinson on spy. And he just presses the pocket, presses. As soon as Kromenhoek escapes it, boom.
When he fractured his vertebrae, somehow made it to the road game at SMU 4 days later, had surgery the next week. Still gets to the Clemson game, and then it was a much-needed bye week for Pave. Thanks, Kevin. Looking forward to it. Great play by Arch Manning to ignite the Texas offense playing. Lagway and Florida into Seminoles territory on this drive. They have all 3 timeouts, and it's the first time in all of college football this season that two freshman quarterbacks are going at it.
We'll get some sort of high-low on the secondary.
Lagway steps up, throws. It's caught. Jim DK.
It's a great job. Again, it's that trips concept to the top, but they bring DK on a dig route across the middle, and Lagway puts it up high where only DK can get it. And DK is just one of those exceptional route runners, a quarterback's best friend. You know where he's going to be. He's not going to be a yard too short or too long in his breaks.
Lagway to Johnson, and he swallowed up. Omar Graham, the redshirt sophomore linebacker, big stop there.
You got Elijah Badger toward the bottom of the screen here.
Play action. Lagway off his back foot, throws to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Florida. Marcus Burke.
You'll see Marcus Burke come from the offense's right side, just entering your screen. And they get a little high-low concept. You get Elijah Badger coming out on about a 5-yard out route, and then Marcus Burke coming behind him at 10 to 12. You put the cornerback in conflict. He can't cover both of them. And then Lagway makes the right decision, throwing the ball to Burke. That's excellent stuff.
And Cromanhawk set to throw again. Can't get rid of it. That's been the story of this first half. Sack of the night.
Cam Jackson just takes the right guard, Jacob Rizzi, and just walks him right back. And I think the first thing they got to do is stop the run here, because Florida's done a good job in here. There we go.
Right on cue. Montrell Johnson blown up in the backfield in that second quarter. 2nd and 19 here. Lagway steps up, throws over the middle. Big hit. Shaheem Brown laid the lumber there. Marcus Burke did well. 3rd and 9. Florida State sends pressure. Lagway in trouble. Down he goes. Joshua Farmer. And a statement made by this Florida State defense to start the second half.
We talked, this is the strength of this Florida State unit. Their front just...
A late handoff there. Toafili rumbling forward to the 50, a gain of 11, and a Florida State first down.
Side, pushing the tackle out of the way.
Throwing on first down, quick hitter. Pass is caught. Malik Benson, his first reception of the night, and a gain of 5. This time, it leads to a first down. Inside the 30. Cromanhawk in trouble. The pitch is off. Toafili with room to run. Inside the 20 before he's wrestled out of bounds. Fumble on 2nd and 10. Still loose. Cromanhawk finally claws it back. That could have been disastrous.
Very, very lucky there. Zone replay. Cromanhawk is reading Jack Pyburn. The end. Just... whatever reason, he's getting that football sorted in his hand. It goes to the turf.
And Jaden Robinson has his hands on the ball for Florida, the sophomore linebacker.
I think it was...
And Fitzgerald from 39 puts it right through. The Florida offense that had been playing so well coming into tonight, trying to get the run game going. That'll be a first down through the freshman Jaden Boggs.
It's been hard to find some positive things. You know, they get a stop, force a 3 and out, and get 3 points. And you can see Mike.
He gets the touch again. Hole didn't open up that time, but he's such a downhill runner, still takes it. Lagway on 2nd and 6, throws, pass is caught. Down 2 touchdowns, and Florida starting with the ball. You wondered if the Gators would start to open up this lead, and this Seminoles defense has responded in a big way. A special teams miscue takes it all away. McCoy muffed the punt.
And Mike Norvell is just saying, look, the only thing that matters in this game is taking care of the football, and stopped a nice drive, and McCoy there.
In a season full of
throws all the time, we'll take that any day of the week.
Lagway surveys, rolls right. Nobody open, just takes it out of bounds. And the Florida State defense put in a terrible position, delivers again. From 30, Smack had plenty on it. Sails it right through.
Has contributed this team not having the kind of year they want.
Running the ball on 2nd and 10. Good cut there, Samuel Singleton.
Offensive line, he opened up a nice hole. That was a good job. And that's what's frustrating. It's like, look at that. I mean, you got guys on the 2nd level, and that's what can.
Kromenhoek turns around, finds Cam Davis. First down, Florida State into Gators territory. A gain of 14 as the Seminoles. 3rd and 10 for Florida State. Lawrance Toafili back into the game in motion. Good protection. Toafili bobbles it, then gathers, breaks a tackle for a Florida State first down. How about the fight from the 5th-year senior to keep the drive alive?
By Florida State. Florida brings just 4, but a nice pocket created by the offensive line. Kromenhoek finding Lawrance Toafili.
8th play of this Seminoles drive. They run it with Roydell Williams. He is stuffed again. This Gators run defense has come alive as there's some pushing and shoving. Kromenhoek goes under center. Kept it. Play action wide open. Busted coverage. All the way to the 5-yard line, a 4th and 2, and the true freshman Luke Kromenhoek delivers with some trickery.
It's positive. You're finding ways to hang around here, and then this.
Fumble on the pitch. Cam Davis couldn't handle it, and it's Florida football. Disastrous for Florida State.
More snake bitten than Florida State. They're knocking on the door. They got all the momentum, and just a simple toss play. It's unconscionable how they can have these turnovers and these things happen at the worst possible time. I mean, they are absolutely in this football game inside the 5-yard line and having put them in some bad spots.
They've been good on 3rd down, getting this Gators offense off the field. Just 2 of 9 before this pickup by Florida after the number 6 Hurricanes lose to Syracuse.
Where does Notre Dame go to after a big win at USC? Look at this.
Big hole opens up. Montrell Johnson is gone. Touchdown, Florida.
The offensive line just been hammering away at this FSU defense. Look, that's right up the pipe, right in the A-gap. You get Aiden Mizell, the wide receiver, with a nice block downfield.
Kromenhoek in trouble again, checks it down. He's been running for his life all night.
He really has, and it's just, you can't say enough how tough it is for.
That's what Kromenhoek can do if he has time in a clean pocket. Won't get that here on the run again. That's another Florida sack. This one belongs to George Gumbs Jr.
Seminole team goes into the offseason. They're hitting that transfer portal. Try to find ways to make their team better. Finding those offensive linemen has got to be priority number 1. You got to.
Roydell Williams, flag comes in. As it stands, another tackle for loss. George Gums has been a monster.
Being intricate in the play calling, let Gus Malzahn do what he does.
3rd and 18, and the Florida defense dials up pressure again. Sharif Denson. 3 straight plays, Florida just shot in there, and Kromenhoek didn't have a chance.
Denson just comes. You got Kyle Morlock, the tight end. You got Jeremiah Byers on the end. They both go down inside, and
the defense continues to fight.
Enjoy watching these games, watching your favorite team from week to week.
Kromenhoek escapes left. He's taken down behind the line once again.
And Luke Kromenhoek's got to get rid of this ball, though. I understand he's not had a ton of protection here, but at some point in the NFL than Jameis Winston, I don't think so.
Nice pass, Kromenhoek on the money.
Let's go back and take another look at this last pass by Luke Kromenhoek. Good job, back foot hits, ball's out. Young tight end they're real excited about around this program.
Right back to Toafili, and he trying to fight, bulldoze his way to break the plane. The officials taking a long time to decide.
It's going to be a little bit hard from behind. There's certainly not indisputable video evidence there from that angle. And there's no question Toafili's head crosses the line, but
I think he's in.
yeah, that second surge there looks like he may have gotten it. This might be our best look.
TJ Ferguson, the left guard, blocking your look, but I think that's a touchdown. Rolling right, now looking back left. Wide open. 2-point try is good.
Playing zone, they get Landon Thomas just sneaking out of the back there on that backside. Everybody remember for a long, long time.
A big hole opens up here. Running right through it. Jaden Baugh, your freshman, has had limited carries.
Just watch the guard in the center. You get the double team, and then the kick out block there by the tight end Hayden Hansen, and it's pretty.
Right back to Baugh, breaks a tackle, cuts it to 15.
But the positive sign for fans is you can turn around the roster quick. You don't have to wait for 2 and 3 recruiting classes.
And Lagway tosses it for another Florida touchdown. Tony Livingston.
We thought we might see the tight ends get a little bit more involved tonight, and finally here late in the fourth quarter it happens. Tony Livingston, big tight end.
Both of these programs believe they can get back to those top 10 battles. Obviously unranked at the NFL with the Titans. He was your teammate in Tennessee for a couple of years, Rocky. There's another fumble.
Wow. It's just unfortunate how it's worked out, and the turnovers, especially tonight, have just absolutely killed this team.
When's the last time he's...
Success breeds more success.
Your college football Saturday continues with the FCS first round playoffs. Tennessee State and Montana